Welcome to Motivation Monday. So today we're going to talk about putting something at stake so that if you don't achieve your goals, it's going to hurt. This is one of the biggest things that I don't see people doing who don't achieve their goals, all right? So if you want to achieve your goals this year, you've got to make it hurt if you don't achieve them. So you've got to create an environment that you understand the consequence of not achieving that goal. All right? We've got to make it hurt. You've got to get some blood in your game. So many people set goals, but if they don't achieve them, it's like, well, I didn't achieve it this year. So what happens? And oftentimes the consequences don't come down. They don't come for a long, long time. But I want the consequences to be immediate. And I want them to be painful. And I want you to be scared of them. All right? Let me tell you guys a fun story. So I used to sell personal training when I worked at the gym back in the day. And I used to see 8 people in my office every single day. And my job was to recommend the best way to get started in the gym. So I often always prescribe personal training to work with one of our trainers to get them started. So I used to pitch, you know, anything from 12 sessions to 144 sessions, which was a fairly big personal training package. And I want to talk to you guys about how I sold my first $10,000 personal training package to this big shot lawyer. This guy that had joined our gym, quit the gym, joined the gym, quit the gym. Oh my God, this guy had been in and out so many times, always looked the same when he came back. And I finally was just fed up. I'm like, you know what? This guy just doesn't get it. There's no consequence to this guy quitting. So I asked him at the end of the assessment, I said, sir, do you mind if I ask you a personal question? Because I knew this guy was a big shot lawyer and I knew he made a lot of money per hour. And I wanted him to understand what was really at stake. Because this guy was coming to the gym like 4 or 5 times a week. So I said to him, you don't have to answer me, but how much do you actually make per hour? You don't have to tell me, but tell me that number. And so he was like, I took him off guard because I'm like 22, 23. This guy is like a big shot dude in his 50s. And he was like, I realized he wanted to tell me. He told me like $800 an hour. Okay, this guy billed at $800 an hour, okay? All right, so how many hours a week do you work? About 40. So this guy's billing $800 an hour. So I asked him, how many days a week are you planning on coming to the gym? 5. I said, okay, you're coming to the gym 5 hours. So if you're not here in the gym training, getting results, is it safe to say that you're wasting 800 times 5 per week, which is $4,000, times 4 weeks in the month? That's $16,000 a month. And he looked at me and was like, I guess so. I never thought of it that way. So I told him, if you come to the gym 5 days a week and you do not get results, not only are you wasting your time, but you're wasting your money. So you're essentially wasting $16,000 a month. And I asked him, can you afford to waste $16,000 a month? And the guy goes, I never thought about it that way. How much is personal training again? And on that day, that guy signed up for an entire year of personal training. He signed up for 5 sessions a week for the entire year, 12 months. And that guy has become a great client of the gym. And it was all just a matter of perspective. He didn't realize that coming to the gym 5 times a week, he was actually wasting not only his time, but he was wasting his money. All right? And this is a big lesson, not just for you, but for me too. You have to tell yourself and you have to understand that you are worth a certain amount of dollars per hour at your job. Even if you're making $10 an hour or if you're making $100 an hour, if you're going to the gym 3 hours a week, 5 hours a week, and you're not getting results, you're wasting your time and you're wasting your money. Not wasting it, you're actually losing it, because if you were at your workplace, you'd be making that. All right, so once I understood that, and once I helped people understand that, they started to see, holy crap, can I really afford not to get help, invest in help? And that, for me, was a very, very helpful lesson, okay? So do you need to put out a lot of money to make it hurt? Well, for most people, that's a pretty strong motivator. Are there other things you can do? Absolutely. You know, look at bodybuilders and fitness models. They jump up on stage on a regular basis. If they don't look good, they're going to get laughed off stage. People are going to heckle them. People are going to criticize them. They're going to say, oh, what the heck is he doing on stage? Look how fat that guy is. That guy calls himself a bodybuilder. Holy cow. And you're not going to ever go up on stage again because you're going to get criticized and you're going to feel it, and you're not going to want to feel that again. So again, figuring out pain, figuring out pleasure. The pain, oftentimes we typically respond better to avoiding pain than chasing pleasure. So anyways, whatever you do this year, try and make your goals hurt. Do something that makes you take action, all right? Because if it doesn't hurt, there's a very small chance that you're going to see your goals through to completion. All right, guys, I hope that was helpful to you guys. I'll talk to you soon.